This video is sponsored by my favorite website creator, Squarespace, the best place to go when you want to get a domain or create a gorgeous website or an online store. Are you drawn to rich colors, bold patterns, and huge showstopper pieces in your home? Well, in that case, you might very well be a part of the refined maximalism movement. Forget CURATED, forget cottage cute, this maximalist trend differs from its siblings in its luxurious, curated style. And it's all over both interior design and fashion at the moment. Let's take a look. As mentioned, this type of maximalism is very far from cottage romance or rustic countryside sweetness. In a way, it seems rather as if these maximalists have more in common with interior minimalists than with cluttercorers. As if these interior designers used to be minimalists with a love for luxury, design classics, modernism, big showstoppers, and above all, a carefully considered curated collection of items. And then one day you just woke up going like, what if we just did more of, well, everything? So picture an Alice in Wonderland version of modernist 60s warm minimalism. Let me walk you through it. When it comes to refined maximalism, balance is key. There is no clutter in sight, and rather than many tiny things everywhere, this style goes for fewer but bigger and bolder. Bold colors, crazy patterns, weird shapes, and huge in scale, because bigger means more luxurious and more extravagant. And this is what the refined minimalist wants. Extravagance, but on the right side of overcramped. This style takes its cue from modernism with ideas from the 20s, 60s, and 80s, which happens to be probably my three favorite design decades. But this is a fun take on modernism, no brutalist concrete or austere grayscales. This is the wacky uncle of minimalist modernism. Think Barbarella rather than clean white Bond villain. By the way, if you enjoy these interior design videos and want me to make more of them, do let me know and give me a little thumb. And don't forget to click the subscribe button. It's right over there somewhere. Also, if you want more ideas, David and I have a brand new house tour channel if you want to see some truly amazing spaces, vacation homes, and luxury properties for sale. Link in the description, of course. The refined maximalist loves to color coordinate. The blue room, the pink terrace, the green garden room. Keeping it all blue everything might sound like toned down and subtle, but not so. The maximalist will raise the volume of any color, going for the richest shades available. Textures are also important here, with tons of velvets, satins, plushy rugs, and shiny metallics. The refined maximalist is not afraid to go monochrome overboard. This style borrows a lot from old school movie glamour. Golds, shiny blacks, mirrors, and everything expensive. Although what makes it maximalist is the level of it, especially when it comes to shapes, textures, and above all, patterns. The refined maximalist loves pattern clashing. Color coordinated, yes. Pattern coordinated, no. The more clashing the patterns, the better. And this is what makes it truly maximalist, because when you look closer, you realize that there aren't that many things in the room. It's not stuffed with too much furniture or accessories. It's just the volume of it, the richness of color, and the craziness of the patterns. Another reason why this style feels so refined and curated is because the interiors are so cohesive. Seeing one of these rooms, you instantly feel that the designer has thought of everything with a clear and precise tone and style in mind. The room is meant to have a certain specific atmosphere, be it Art Deco luxe or jungle tiki kitsch or 60s modernist sleekness or 80s yuppie eccentricity. I think this is the main reason the style is so successful. It's because you can tell how well edited it is, how much time and effort is put into the vibe. So where exactly is the line drawn between warm minimalism and refined maximalism? Sometimes, honestly, it's hard to tell. Refined maximalism is so close to warm minimalism in shapes and colors, modernism, and the luxury aspect that they sometimes are indistinguishable. A home might have started out minimalist and then been drawn towards the maxi with every new piece of furniture bought, or vice versa. And ethically, you might think there'd be a big difference since minimalists in general don't like over-shopping for the sake of the environment. However, since refined maximalism is more about bold things rather than more things, and since there's a strong movement towards buying vintage design classics and flea market finds rather than buying everything new, this style really doesn't have to be all that eco-unfriendly, even though the word maximalism gives me at least an image of overspending without thinking too much about the planet. If I had to draw a line between the two somewhere, I would say that warm minimalism is about a few standout pieces in a calm space, while refined maximalism is all about the sum of a room's parts and how they interact, not the individual items. I find it fascinating, this style. I wouldn't ever want my home to look like this, but when I'm in a hotel or in a restaurant decorated in this style, I do find that I'm super comfortable and able to relax even though there's so much visual input. How do you feel? Do you like this refined type of maximalism, or does it give you heart palpitations? Let's talk in the comments. Also, give me a like if you're enjoying the interior design videos. I just love making them. I'm having so much fun. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and mine and David's home tour channel too. Go give us some love. Links in the description, of course. Do you want to create a beautiful site, maybe start your own minimalist blog? If so, you should definitely do it with Squarespace. They have great blogging tools to share your stories, photos and videos to make it easy to reach your audience. You can also auto-post your content to Twitter, Facebook or Tumblr, and simply schedule your posts for them to be properly tagged, and the descriptions and titles will show up correctly. You can of course add your social media accounts to your site so that it's easy for your readers to find you everywhere. Squarespace also have great traffic analytics so that you can see how many people are visiting your site, how long they're staying for, where they're coming from and what they're interested in, like minimalism, fashion or maybe maximalism even, for example. So what are you waiting for? Go get your free trial today at squarespace.com, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/jennymustard to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Thanks for hanging out today, guys, and see you soon. Puss puss and hej då!